You're sitting across from someone who just lied to your face. You feel it in your gut. The words don't match the energy, but you smile anyway. You give them another chance. Again. This is your pattern. You absorb their chaos. You fix their problems. You sacrifice your peace to keep theirs intact. And they never thank you. They just take more. You've been told your whole life that being an empath is a gift, that feeling deeply makes you special, that your sensitivity is a superpower. But right now, it feels like a curse. Because manipulators don't see your empathy as beautiful. They see it as an open door, a weakness, a resource to drain. And they will drain you until there's nothing left. Today, we're flipping the script. We're turning your empathy from a liability into a fortress. We're teaching you how to close the door, lock it, and throw away the key. The world sold you a lie. The lie that being kind means being available, that having boundaries makes you selfish, that saying no makes you heartless. So you stayed open. You gave everyone access. You let people walk in and out of your energy like it was a public park. And now, you're exhausted. But here's the truth nobody tells empaths. Your kindness without boundaries is not kindness. It's self-sabotage. And manipulators can smell that from a mile away. Let's start with the first insight, the empath signature. Manipulators don't just stumble into your life. They hunt you. They recognize your patterns before you even speak. Your body language screams availability. You make too much eye contact. You nod along. You fill uncomfortable silences. You apologize when nothing is your fault. You're readable. Think about Rachel, mid-20s, works in HR. She walks into a room and people immediately start dumping their problems on her. Strangers, co-workers, even the guy at the coffee shop. She thought it was just her personality, but it wasn't. It was her signal. Her energy said, I will carry your weight. I will fix you. I will absorb your damage. Come in. Manipulators see that signal like a neon sign in the dark. They don't target strong, closed-off people. They target the ones who leak empathy, the ones who can't help but care. This is the first truth. You are not randomly unlucky with people. You are being selected. And until you change the signal, the pattern repeats forever. Second insight, the guilt reflex. Manipulators don't control you with force. They control you with your own conscience. They weaponize your guilt. You set a boundary, they cry. You say no, they guilt trip you. You pull away, they remind you of the one time they helped you 3 years ago. And your brain does the rest. It tells you, maybe I'm being too harsh. Maybe they really need me. Maybe I'm the bad guy here. So you fold. You let them back in. Marcus dealt with this his whole life. His older brother would borrow money, never pay it back, and then accuse Marcus of being selfish when Marcus said no the next time. The guilt was so deep that Marcus kept giving, not because he wanted to, because his brain convinced him that refusing would make him a terrible person. That's the reflex. That's the trap. This is the second truth. Guilt is not proof you did something wrong. It's proof someone trained you to feel responsible for their emotions, and that training needs to be undone. Third insight, the empathy trap. You believe if you just understand them deeply enough, they'll change. If you show them enough love, they'll stop hurting you. So you analyze their childhood. You make excuses for their behavior. You tell yourself they're damaged, not dangerous. You stay because you think your empathy can heal them. But here's what you're missing. Manipulators don't want to be healed. They want to be enabled. Your empathy isn't helping them grow. It's giving them permission to stay broken. Emma spent 5 years with someone who constantly lied, manipulated, and gaslit her. Every time she tried to leave, he'd break down and promise to change, and she'd believe him because she could feel his pain. She could see the wounded child inside the grown man. So she stayed, hoping her love would transform him. But he never changed.
He just got better at manipulating her empathy. This is the third truth. Empathy without discernment is not compassion, it's codependency. And codependency keeps you trapped in cycles that slowly consume you. Fourth insight, the energy vampire. Some people don't manipulate you with drama, they manipulate you with need. Constant, endless, bottomless need. They always have a crisis, always need advice, always need you to drop everything and save them. And when you do, they feel better, but you feel drained. You walk away from every conversation exhausted. Your chest feels tight, your mind feels foggy. But you convince yourself it's just empathy, it's just caring, it's normal. No, it's extraction. They're not sharing, they're dumping. And they never ask how you're doing because they don't care. They just need a vessel for their chaos. Liam had a friend like this. Every phone call was a crisis. Every text was urgent. Liam would show up, listen, support, and leave feeling hollowed out. One day, Liam didn't answer the phone, and the friend disappeared. Didn't check on him, didn't care why he was quiet, because the friendship was never mutual. It was transactional. This is the fourth truth. If someone only shows up when they need something, they're not your friend, they're your parasite. And parasites don't stop feeding until you cut them off. Fifth insight, the false obligation. You feel responsible for other people's happiness. You feel obligated to fix what you didn't break, to carry what isn't yours. Someone is upset, you feel like you caused it. Someone is struggling, you feel like you failed them. Someone is angry, you feel like you owe them an apology. But where did that obligation come from? Who decided that their emotions are your responsibility? Why do you feel guilty for existing with boundaries? The answer is conditioning. You were taught early that love means sacrifice, that being a good person means putting everyone else first, that your needs come last. So you internalized it. You built your identity around being helpful, being available, being the one who never says no. And manipulators found you. This is the fifth truth. You do not owe anyone access to you, not your time, not your energy, not your peace. Obligation without choice is not love, it's imprisonment. Now the steps, the exact path to closing the door permanently. You ready?
Step 1. Change the signal. Stop being so visibly available. Stop over-explaining. Stop apologizing when you set boundaries. Your energy needs to say, I am not your therapist. Step 2. Install the guilt filter. Every time you feel guilty for saying no, ask, did I actually do something wrong, or am I just refusing to carry someone else's burden? Step 3. Stop explaining your boundaries. No is a complete sentence. The moment you explain, you give them room to argue, to guilt, to manipulate. Step 4. Watch for the energy shift. After spending time with someone, check in with yourself. Do you feel lighter or heavier? Energized or drained? Trust that data. Step 5. Cut the empathy for people who exploit it. You can understand someone's pain without letting them weaponize it against you. Compassion does not mean access. Step 6. Practice selective empathy. Not everyone deserves your deep care. Some people have earned distance, and that's not cruel, that's self-preservation. Step 7. Reclaim your energy. Stop trying to heal people who aren't asking to be healed. Your empathy is not a rehab center, it's a gift, and gifts have limits. These steps aren't soft, they're surgical, because manipulators don't respond to softness, they respond to walls, and you're about to build one. You've spent years being the giver, the fixer, the one who absorbs everyone's mess. And where did it get you? Exhausted, resentful, empty. Now imagine a version of you that doesn't leak energy, that doesn't feel obligated to save everyone, that can walk away from toxicity without guilt.
That version is not cold. That version is free. And freedom is what manipulators fear most, because they can't control someone who doesn't need their approval. The people who truly love you will respect your boundaries. They won't guilt you. They won't test your limits. They won't make you feel bad for protecting yourself. And the people who push back, the ones who call you selfish, the ones who say you've changed, those are the manipulators, and they're mad because the door just closed. You don't need to announce it. You don't need to have a big confrontation. You just stop being available. You stop responding to the bait. You stop explaining. Silence is the strongest boundary. Distance is the clearest message. And manipulators will move on because they need someone who's easy to control, and that's not you anymore. Rachel? She stopped nodding along, stopped filling silences, stopped apologizing for existing, and people stopped dumping on her. She became invisible to the wrong ones. Marcus, he stopped lending money, stopped feeling guilty, and his brother disappeared. Because the relationship was never about love, it was about what Marcus could provide. Emma, she left, and the breakdown she feared, it happened. He begged, he cried, he promised to change, but she didn't go back. And 6 months later, she realized she'd been free the whole time. She just needed permission to claim it. Liam, he stopped answering the crisis calls, and the friend? Gone. No goodbye, no explanation, just proof that the relationship was one-sided from the start. These people aren't special. They just decided their peace mattered more than someone else's comfort, and that decision changed everything. You can make the same decision today, right now. You don't need permission. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment. You just need to choose yourself. And yes, it will feel uncomfortable. Your brain will scream that you're being selfish, that you're abandoning people, that you're not who you used to be. Good. You're not supposed to be who you used to be. That version of you was a doormat. This version is a fortress. You will lose people. Some will walk away when they realize they can't use you anymore. Let them. Those were never your people. The right people will stay. The ones who value you for who you are, not what you give. The ones who respect your no as much as your yes. And you will finally breathe. You will wake up without dread. You will go through your day without feeling like a sponge for everyone's problems. Your empathy will still be there, but it will be protected, directed, reserved for people who deserve it. And that includes you. You are not responsible for fixing broken people. You are not a rehab center. You are a human being with limits, and those limits are sacred. So close the door, lock it, and walk away from anyone who ever made you feel guilty for having boundaries. Your empathy is not your weakness. Your lack of boundaries was. Fix that, and you become untouchable.